This is Sarah Kozian, and this is my video blog number 7. In this one, I'm going to talk about 3 new activities that I've documented. The first, this is activity 11 for me, is serving as the advisor for our freshman board. What that means is I'm the freshman class advisor. So we have a separate one for sophomores, juniors, seniors, and then we have an overall student senate advisor, but I'm the advisor for just the freshman class. And this is something that's ongoing, but for the most part, the majority of my work happens during the month before homecoming. There's probably more than 20 hours that gets put into that time, but what I do is recruit freshmen to be involved in homecoming, building a float. I have to collect money for t-shirts. I have to contact parents because the freshmen cannot drive or get themselves to most of the meetings, so I have to contact parents about getting them to and from homecoming. I have to make sure that they understand homecoming, how to behave appropriately. There's a lot of behavior training telling them exactly what they need to do in homecoming. And just trying to recruit a diverse group of kids to be in the homecoming activities. It's something that I have to address a lot of money, a lot of deposits. I got an opportunity to really see what it takes to collect and deposit even the smallest amount of money. I can't believe what our administration and secretaries have to do to take in money and deposit it. It's quite a bit of paperwork, not what I was expecting at all. And that's all at the high school level again. I do talk to them a little bit when they're in the middle school before they get to me, but mostly all high schoolers. 12th activity, utilizing a website to get information to students via text message. I have started using a website this year called Remind 101, and it's something that I'm constantly using every day, but I set it up in August. If you have not used it, the website is really, really, really cool. What it does is it gives you an opportunity to confidentially text a group of students about their work. You don't know their phone numbers, they don't see each other, they don't see who else it goes to, and they can't reply to you. But it lets you get information out to them in a way that is relevant to them. So very often if I have a website or something I want them to read, I can just send them the website link. A lot of my students have smartphones. I can just send them that website link and they can hit it right on their phone and look at it. Sometimes I'll record video notes for them and I can send them that YouTube link and they can look at that if I need to remind them to study for a quiz or a test. It's been a really, really interesting tool to use that one of our administrators actually told us about. And we have some groups with in the district, like our science department groups, some committees that we serve on that are also using it. So we're using it for adults as well. And I use it for parents. Parents can get on the list too. If I have a parent who's really having a hard time keeping track of a kid with homework and them being honest about things like that, I can tell them, hey, get on the cell phone list, and they can confidentially get texts without, other students seeing what parents are on my list. So, and my next one would be the third activity, a district-wide survey about the science curriculum. We have had huge changes in our science curriculum in the 4 years that I've been at my district. We have a very science-heavy, supportive community. We have a huge engineering firm here and a big pharmaceutical company. So we have a lot of stakeholders who are really passionate about science. And so we've made some serious changes and we offer a lot to our science curriculum. So when we were hearing, murmurs from parents being upset about where one of our science classes was in the high school, we designed and put out a survey to parents, staff, and students about what they thought about the current science curriculum. So that was in two separate times that we did that. We set it up on March 5th and then edited our questions later on. And then later on, we actually looked at the data. We had several different science surveys in the past year that we've tried to look at stakeholder data about what's happening in our science class. And that's my video 7.